Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got it behind the line. It's Lee. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Monarchs are rolling down the field. Scanning the field, it's Huff. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the pressure. Got it set up on the outside. And the 45 on its way. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And that's a live ball behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
To the air, it's Huff. Dances away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the air. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
To the air, it's Huff. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Green. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. On the move is the 30. Breaks away on the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Huff. And that one's incomplete. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? 29. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. It's Green. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Huff. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Turning it on. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown, Monarchs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back on the option to give.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late.
Right down the middle. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The snap sets up to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, FIU.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
42, Old Dominion, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to, he'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Looking to pass, it's Huff. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Great place to start for this offense. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Scores on a sneak.
And what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, deep.
Pulls in the deep ball. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Huff. Pocket breaking down.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. The defense knows they're throwing the football. You can tell in that pass rush, man. They were coming.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for the big play. Catch and stride inside the 15. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs are on the move. They'll give it to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he...
Trying to burn this defensive back. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hayward. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Florida International. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He leaves it with his back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down. Another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hold and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Snagged in the middle, it's Burke. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll throw on third and short. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. The Florida International offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The pitch. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On the ground, it's Hayward. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Look out, he's got room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominate.